you can't put money ahead of school safety. You can't. That has to be the #1 priority.